Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mini Biomes. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing absolutely fantastic, because I know I am, and I'm really excited to get back for another episode here. So this is episode number 11, and if you guys have been paying attention to the last two episodes, 9 and 10, I did reveal that we were going to be doing something pretty darn special today, at least starting it, you know, because as it's still going to be mini, it may be the biggest build we're going to have for quite some time. So, I am excited to start working on the town hall in today's episode. But, first of all, I have two comments that aren't going to be the comments of the day, more than likely. Probably not, because that would not make sense if I did it now. But, I want to talk about them now. So, I had one comment that said, "Hey Duke, you have this little peninsula back here. Why not put the nether portal back here? Because, you know, the nether portal is kind of a central point, but at the same time, I might not visit it a lot, considering, you know, a lot of people have to do nether hubs if they want to get to different biomes. But think about it. All these biomes are pretty much here. Maybe the mesa, even though it's on the other side of that hill over there, and it's only really like 400 blocks away from where I'm standing right now, it's still a lot quicker, you know, if we do the nether. But I don't know. We might. So let me know what you guys think about putting the nether portal over there on the peninsula. I don't know. I'm still considering putting it over here somewhere into the hill, or putting it up in the town hall. And then I had another comment that said, "Hey Duke, rather than turning this area into a blacksmith, why not turn it into some sort of miner's rest area?" And you guys are going to have to let me know what you think about that one as well, because personally, I really loved the idea of a blacksmith right here. Not gonna lie, I'm not trying to say the other idea is not good or anything, but I feel like this would fit kind of a blacksmith, and blacksmith is kind of, it could be fairly valuable for, you know, our area. But the miner's rest area actually does have some good key ideas as well. So first of all, that being the fact that, well, let's see, the mine shaft's right here. So, think about it. Miner comes up for a long day of digging. He goes right over here, or she, could be a she, goes right on into here, and there's a little rest area, you know, some chairs, tables, like a little cafe sort deal, where they just chill, and maybe they'll cook up the resources as well. I don't know. I think it could be a cool idea, but you guys are going to have to let me know what you think about that. Alright. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed that, and if you guys did not watch the end of the last episode, which I understand some of you may not, because it was like a 40-minute episode, and I totally 100% understand if you guys do not have the time to get to that point in the video, because I understand 20-minute videos are a lot easier to watch, because you probably have the time to get all the way through it in one sitting. 40 minutes, sometimes people do not. So if you guys want to see more 20-minute videos rather than the 40, let me know, because I could try to cut it down a little bit, just, you know, maybe do a little bit less, or a little bit less recording or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot more natural for me to record 40 minutes worth, just because I feel like that's a solid amount of work done in an episode if we do it that long, but you guys are going to have to let me know about that. So, anyways, heading on up to where this is going to go. So, I think what we're going to do, this row? Potentially. Alright, so we're going to have, what if we had a 3-block gap right here? So then we'll go, this is where the entrance starts. No, I almost want to give myself a little bit more space. We'll put it at 5. Okay, so that's going to be where the entrance of the town hall is. I almost said today's town hall. What does that mean? We're going to build town hall in every episode? No, probably not. That would be crazy. Alright, so then that's our center point. Lines up perfectly with that. But let's see how much room we have. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Potentially we could go all the way over to here. That's fine. So we got technically 12 out from the center point, but 13 I guess in a radius. So even though it's not a circle. Alright, so then let's head out 13 this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's not going to work on this side. because we have this drop down here. So, what is this block right here? This would put it at, because I think we could do with that. I think that row is fine. That row's not. So that's 11 out. An 11 radius, 10 out, I guess, is really what it is. So let's chip off these last two, and I think actually that'll be okay with us because I don't wanna make it too close to the cliffside, because maybe we could do a little bit with a cliffside garden or something like that. Could be kind of cool. All right, so there we go. We got that laid out. All right, so then we got to start focusing on the details. So let's make sure we have enough room here. If we wanted to run it to here, how far is that? All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could get to 9. Could get to 9. That's 9 right there. If we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. I did try to do some plannings in a creative test world, but I never really actually measured this area, so I might not be able to use any of them because I thought we had a little bit more room than this, but you know, oh well. Alright, so then there's that, and if we wanted to run it backwards, theoretically we could shave that all off if we wanted to. Alright, so let's say is that a good bit to step back? Because then we could have pillars there and one opening there. That's fine. That could actually work out well. I almost want to dress up the entrance a little bit here better because you don't want it to be so flat. So let's say that's the centerpiece, and we're going to take out 2 on either side, and the centerpiece will be gone as well. So just imagine a 5-block door, pretty much. Alright, and we'll just fill this in with cobblestone for now because it'll allow us to understand what we have to work with. I don't think we're going to go with cobblestone as the flooring. I don't know what we're going to go with as the flooring yet. I just sort of want to get a nice layout done in today's video. So, here we go. We got it like that, and I suppose we could just bring this all the way down over here so nothing's floating. Just like that. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so there's that, and we gotta do this side as well, I suppose. Since we're doing one, might as well do the other, so we are consistent with our building. All right, so let's jump up here, place that one. Okay, so then that's a 5. Do we want to go out? So say this will be where the door or whatever is, up like that. I want to give myself that much, maybe 3 to work with. And then what if we bring this back? Oh, suddenly I want to bring it out because maybe we'll have a little tower. No, let's test this out. Let's make it this rather than. All right, so think about that. Maybe we should almost bring it back to here. That way we don't have 2 pillars next to each other because that would look kind of funky. But the only issue with this is then we have a 2-block gap, and I don't like that. But I guess we're going to get that anyways because of how we built this. Theoretically, we could bring it out once more. Do we want to do that? Can we do that on this side? So we would take it back like so. Chip away all these. There's 2. Is that gonna work? Could work. Yeah, I think we'll leave that. That's fine. We can bring it out once more. That's not a huge deal for me. Actually, this might work quite well. Just based on the extra little bit of space. So then we bring that up. Bring that up. I just sort of want to get a picture in my head for what this is gonna look like. Whoops. Alright, so that could work. Could work. I like it. I do not hate that by any means. Which is good. It's good to not hate your builds. Oh, jeez. Actually, I've been really satisfied with my builds in this series so far, so nothing to complain about. Alright, so let's chip away this bit. Let's take out that. Put that there. We do not have a bed with us, because I did not plan ahead. Alright, so then we come out like that, and do we want to come out? Hold on. Let's take this down. That way we can still do our little out one thing, or in one thing, because I think that would actually work quite well. So that's this, and it's 1, 2. Bring that one out. Take that out, and let's go sleep real quick, because I don't want to die. I do not want to die. Alright, I should probably just grab myself a bed. That would make a whole lot of sense, but apparently I'm not thinking. Anyways, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of work because I feel like all we've done is count and place blocks so far. So let me get you something, and then I can bring you all back. Okay, guys, so here we go. Here is the layout. Let me jump up a bit, try to get some height. Okay, so here we go. Wow. It's a good size, actually. I think this looks a lot better from up here. You can really see the size of it, and I that sounds stupid. Well, duh, you can see the side of it down there, or the size rather is what I meant. But here's the thing: it looks big from down there, but when you get up here, you realize it is mini. Okay, this is a good size. This is really what we wanted. Because if you were to build this as a normal size town hall, I'd need quite a bit more blocks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie; it's not very big here at all. Our next step is going to be finding height. But anyways, let's talk about what we've done. So, and I'm going to do this quick because I got to get to work, and I'm going to record the rest of this video when I get home. But I'm going to try to squeeze as much in as I can now. That way we get as much done in today's episode as possible. Alright, so here's what we got. Come on in. You got this little bit of a detour that brings it in back here. We have these little areas here, which I don't know if they're going to be towers, but they're still going to be decently tall. Same with right here. Then we bring it in a little bit, and we have this 5-block sort gap here. I guess 7 technically, but the 5 where walls are going to be, and it's going to look pretty darn awesome. Also, this is suspended over the edge, and I did say that I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do that because here's the thing, guys. I realize that's going to look really darn awesome if we can terraform it right so that it looks natural. Or rather, not natural, but supposed to be there. As long as it's not floating when we're done, I guess we'll be in a good situation. But this is going to allow me to do some really cool things. You're going to be able to see the entire thing coming in. It's going to look beautiful, and I'm really, really excited to get working on that. But let's see what's else. We have this big area back here, and this is going to be probably the main room. What I want to do is find area for a circle in here. I want to have a dome. I don't know whether I want to do it up front or do it in the back here. I might do it up front just because this is more of a square area, so we'll be able to fit in a circle. Actually, yeah, that would be perfect. All right, so let's see what we have. We have this. If we go 3 here, 2 here, 1 there, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Give me that. 2, 1, 2. Is that in a good spot? This 2 on that side. Did we really just do that? Oh my gosh, we did that perfectly. That's where the circle's gonna go. And it's gonna probably be we're gonna have a cylinder of this for a floor, and then the half dome on top. So you won't actually understand that there's a circle here, probably. But you'll see when you look up. So it should be really darn awesome to get working on. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to find out the heights for everything. We're going to get the frame all worked out. I'll be back with you guys when we do that. We may work on terraforming some of the land around, try to make it look all nice and fancy. But for now, I got to get to work. I have basically, oh geez, like less than 20 minutes to get ready to get food and to get my butt out of here. So I'll see you guys when I get back. Well, guys, it is now 2 a.m. Okay, 2 in the morning, and I'm home from work. Got home about an hour ago, per se, but just now getting around to recording. And, yeah, I was not anticipating on being up this late to record some mini biomes, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and I'm really looking forward to finishing the structure here very, very soon. I think it's gonna look really awesome, guys. I'm getting some good views of it. Doesn't matter where you stand. Oh, you can just start to picture how cool this thing's gonna look. And right now, I mean, yeah, it's just all cobblestone, and we're nowhere near being done. Also, my voice is a little bit tired. It's okay, though. You can probably tell I'm a little exhausted. It's okay, though. Because we're going to get this thing done, and I believe this one is supposed to be 12. So let's go up to... Yeah, it is. Okay. Because we're trying to make it 12 tall for the majority of it. That over there, those parts are 10. And this middle part, well, I guess it goes up 16 there, and then I don't know what all the way up is, but we'll figure it out eventually. So, you know what? Let's finish the dome right here, right now, since you guys are with me, and I can do so. So let's place those there. So where those go, obviously, those are just temporary, but I'm going to put them down anyways, just for the fact we can really get this, you know, all laid out, and we can start picturing it for really how it's all going to look. And, oh, I gotta say, guys, the dome is a fantastic idea. I have this feeling that this is gonna look really awesome, and I'm very happy to get working on it. So, what do we want to do up top? Maybe what we should do is go up once more, and it'll be a perfect little square at the top. Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Let's get rid of those. We'll have it come up to the peak like that. I don't think we want that block there. I think that would look a little funny, so we're not going to. Let's hop down, finish the side up then. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I still got to edit and render this video. Wow. This is late, guys. This is late. Obviously, it's going to be a short episode because, oh my gosh, time management, guys. I need to figure it out. I need to stop just... Oh my gosh, water bucket, MLG water bucket. Ah, got it. I'm so good at this game. No, I'm joking. I'm pretty average. Oh, I did not finish that. All right, let me build up so I can do so. We're getting close, though, to be done with the frame, guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly shower, which I really need to do. And then, once we're back from showering, I will go right ahead and we can finish, well, I guess not finish, but start and hopefully do a little bit. Oh, totally forgot I had a water bucket on me. But, you know, we should get a decent bit through the idea of landscaping the area around here. I don't know. Obviously, you know, it doesn't matter how long I stay up anymore. I'm not going to get a good night's sleep, so you know what? Might as well make this video as good as we possibly can, am I right? I mean, I know you guys want quality content, and if I'm not giving it to you, then I'm not doing my job. So, I mean, it's not a job. It's all in fun, but still, you know, I definitely feel like I owe it to all the loyal fans, loyal subscribers, you know, all 715 of you. Thank you so very much. Oh, now we've done it. There we go. The framework has been laid out. Oh, this is gonna feel awesome. It's gonna be really cool, guys. Oh, totally missed on that one. Oh my gosh. Well, why did I just start coughing? Okay. We've had some water to drink. You know what? I'm going to look back on this video tomorrow, and I'm going to be like, why? Why did I record? I could just push the upload back a day, and I could get some quality footage. But I'm going to do my best to make sure this is quality now, because I owe it to you guys to upload every other day of this series. I said I would. I promised that I would, and we are not giving up with that yet. So yeah, I think that's going to look pretty darn cool up there. We might add a little bit extra in the back, like a little bit more elevation, maybe bring it up maybe to that block or so, just so it doesn't look completely out of place. Also, hold on, before we cut away, I want to toy around with something. And this might completely fail, but I want to see if a triangle right here is possible, and if it makes sense. Because if it does make sense and it looks good, if we pull it off, I think it'll add a great look to the build. Because the flat flart in the front might look okay, but I think it could look even better with a little bit of a triangle here. So let's Let's test this out. Oh, did not mean to place that one right there. Actually, we should be doing with this with the stairs, because I think that's what the final triangle would be made out of. I feel like it wouldn't make sense to not take advantage of stairs, because stairs would allow for a little bit better of a shape. So don't ask me why I'm not doing that now, but I'm not. Way to go, Duke. Way to be so quality. All right, let's. All right, I want to see what this looks like. Also, where did my shovel go? It's completely gone. That's fine. Oh well. Also, okay, I was not seeing the little edit that I was destroying the block. Let's take a step back and see what this. Can I not make that jump? Am I not even jumping? Okay. I don't hate it. I feel like we should bring the corners back to really get a good view of what this is actually going to look like, because right now we really can't tell what it's going to look like when we bring the entirety of this back. But what if we... Okay. Should it be a little bit taller, or is that a good height? That might be a good height. That might actually really be a good height. Okay, so let's bring this back on into that. Oh, it lines up perfectly. Oh my gosh, I am great builder. Wow, that is just extreme luck, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I planned that. That is so lucky. So extremely lucky. But I think this will look kind of cool. Plus, like I said, when we add the stairs in, I mean, that's gonna add a lot, I think, because it'll add a lot of shape, it'll add a lot of, you know, better feel to it, which we might not get just without them. Because right now, you sort of picture it, you can sort of picture it, but at the same point, you can't, because right now, it's not exactly the shape it's going to look. If we were using stairs and slabs right now, you could probably get the entire feel that I'm going for, even without the final blocks, but, you know, there's quite a bit of difference. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if that's my 2 a.m. brain saying that's fine, or whether that's my artistic brain saying that's fine, but I think that's going to look alright. I mean, I don't like that too thick right there, so we'll probably turn that into slabs or something. Obviously, it's not going to be cobblestone, so don't worry, but I think we're going to probably change that. Probably going to change that. But it's going to look cool from down here, though, for sure. That's going to look awesome. Oh, this is going to feel so cool. Oh, my gosh. Okay, what if... Would that look good? I feel like that might look a little derpy almost. Because that's not very wide. I don't think I want to touch that. I would, but at the same time, I don't think that would look very good. Oh, I love how that flag looks. I really got to say, that was a good build. I feel like it's a very unrepresented build. Like, we just sort of, we did it. I haven't really talked about it a whole lot. And obviously, we don't do a whole lot with it, so. Oh, hiccups. Buck, buck, buck. We have a cow. Wow. That looks sick. And it's a good size, too. That is a really good size, because it's not too big. If you really look at it, I mean, it sits up on a little hill, but man, if I would have made it that tall, that big maybe, well, let's see, if I really wanted to make it a normal size town hall, it would probably go from there to there, and it would probably be that. It'd probably be at least 20 blocks at the low points, so probably a good, oh boy, I saw him. I have one arrow. And I missed. Don't you forget about me. Yes, okay, did not blow up. Can I get my arrow back? Did I hit him? Wait a second. Did I actually hit him? I didn't think I did, but I don't see the arrow, so perhaps. Alright, interesting. I love how the spiders look in the shaders. You get those little veiny eyes staring at you. It's terrifying. It's cool at the same point. Alright, so I'm going to break away. I just had to get another look at it. That is perfect size. Perfect size. Wow. And you're going to just get so many good looks from it because we're going to be building a lot around here in this general area, and it's up on a hill, so you're going to be able to see it. You can see it literally probably from this entire spawn island, which I hope you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, look at it from the side. That is exactly what we wanted. Wow. Oh, yes. Let me shower, grab myself some stone brick, and we'll do a little bit of the foundations. Alright, guys, we have some stone bricks. Now let's head on over and try to see if we can get a little bit of an idea of a foundation worked out. I don't really know what I want to go with, but I do sort of have a feeling. You know, well, let's just do this part for now. Okay, we'll just sort of get a little bit of a feel. Okay, so I obviously want it to step out, but I don't know how far. I might want to do like this, but I've done this kind of stuff before, so it's nothing new. Oh, place that one wrong. Jump up and grab it. Boop. I mean, if we do this, which I do plan on doing, we could end up with a decent look. So in the corners, we're going to have stone bricks and then stone brick stairs on top. And it does look good. It adds a little bit of something to the build. I do not hate it. But what I think we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, bring these up a few more blocks than normal. So here's where the floor is going to be. It's going to be at this height. But what I'm thinking, we bring the pillars up a little bit more than that. So we bring these up a couple blocks into the walls, maybe to where a first story would be. Sort of like that. You know, add a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of variation in the height, because on the corner parts here, I think it would look good with this height, but maybe over in here, it won't be, if that makes sense. So then, yeah. We'll go with this. Alright, so we'll use my trusty feather to go on ahead and clear all this out. And it'll come up like that, come up like that. And then maybe it'll come together like that. So, actually, that'll be kind of cool if we do it like that. I do like that. Okay. It's very simple, but it could work. Again, it is very simple, but it could work. So then, what I want to do is I want to bring it out again. This part might be a little, I might be testing myself a little bit too much. But what if we bring it out once more? I don't hate it. Also, it is 3 a.m. now. Oh, jeez. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. No worries. Alright, so we bring that out, and then this one will go to the same spot that one did, and then this one will be a little bit farther down. Maybe about that height. That's fine. They might vary a little bit. That's okay. Alright, let's grab some more stairs. So that one will go that height, and this one will go there. Perfect. Perfect. That should be exactly how I want it. Now let's step back and we'll see if this is helping, hurting, killing. I don't know. We'll just test it out. Alright. I definitely do not like it on these taller bits here. Gotta say, it looks a little strange. But I don't hate it on an area like this. So if we do it at the same height with these, then will this look alright? That might actually change quite a bit of stuff. It might change the entire feel. Yeah, that does look tremendously better. Obviously, I do want to keep those, but bringing down the second tier a little bit might actually really work out well. I don't know about this one, though. Okay, so then, with our chiseled stone bricks, I think at the top of all of these, I want to have plenty of them. So up there, under each of the stairs, I think we'll stay uniform that way, but at the same time, just the little bit different texture that these chiseled ones have in comparison to the normal ones might bring in just what we're looking for. And like that, and like that. Huh. Something about this I'm just not feeling. Are these tall ones in the corners a little bit overkill? Sort of feel like it might be. I definitely like that. That looks really good, I think. There's something about that that just looks a little funny. Maybe we need to start bringing in some different color. Rather than just the stone bricks, let's go get some stone slabs. That might be something, actually. That might actually be a little bit of something I like. We have not used any yet, and they bring in a very different color. Still gray, of course, but a different gray nevertheless. And hopefully one we can make work. I wish there was more you could do with the stone slabs, like a chiseled stone. Oh, that would look tremendous. But that'll never get added. Who am I kidding? And it's almost nighttime. Let's make this quick. Jump on up here. I should not have done this. I should have pushed back the upload. Oh, my lordy. Alright, so what if... I was gonna say we could have little bits of the stone brick pushed back in there. I don't know if I like that, though. Also, you really can't see anything, so let's go sleep. Ah, jeez. Typical Duke. But honestly, guys, I gotta go to bed. So let me grab a comment of the day, and let's finish this episode, because I really apologize. I'm not even joking. Like, I wish I could just redo this episode as a whole. I think we came up with something really cool in the foundations. You know, the majority of the wireframe and stuff, it looks good. But I think trying to accomplish any more than what we have in today's episode might push me over the edge. So, comment of the day in a couple seconds. Alright, guys, so we have the comment of the day for episode number 10, now on episode 11, and it is by a user of the name of Thomas Saunders. So, in all caps, guys, you know he really meant it what he was saying. So I decided, you know what, might as well type it in all caps, because I got to keep it as close. Well, actually, I copied it exactly how he says, and that's what I've been doing with everybody. So, you know, sometimes we end up with some grammar mistakes, stuff like that. That's just the comment. Thomas actually did a tremendous job, so we're good there. But anyways, here we go. Well, maybe not the apostrophe there, but it's 3 in the morning. I'm just getting a little bit, so... Anyways, hey Duke, it's me again in another fantastic video like always. Thank you, Tom. Here are some challenges. Number 1, sheep farm dyed every color. I think that is doable. We should definitely consider doing something like that. Maybe just 1 sheep, because you gotta keep it mini. Number 2, fight the wither. We will do so. Number 3, create an old medieval watchtower. Definitely on my list of to-dos. 4, make automatic farms, of course. And he says at the end, lots of love, my man. Thank you, Tom. Very, very insightful comment. I really did enjoy it. And plus, I love the fact that you're giving me stuff to do, you know. And even though some of that stuff we are just going to do as that's what you do in a Minecraft world, I just feel like, yeah, it's brought to my attention now. We have to do it, am I right? So we definitely will. But anyways, guys, I gotta wrap the episode right here. If I don't, it's gonna be 4 a.m. and I'm not gonna get any sleep. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Till next. If you do the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. Hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been Duke. Have a good day. Bye bye.